MLB Network. Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Al Downing, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Mookie Betts. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. 2-1 now to Mookie.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Ted Williams, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Robinson Cano is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
To 1-2 now. Now the pitch. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Fastball just inside.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Bobby Mercer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Into the box, Babe Ruth. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carl Yastrzemski. Now the pitch.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Fred Lynn. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The numbers on the year, 272, 7 homers, and 15 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play. And 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Trotting in for his first at-bat, David Ortiz, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Pitch on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Plane 11, 1-1.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Mickey Mantle.
The center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Now the first pitch here from Lester, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Count even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Lou Gehrig. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Lester will check in on first, and the runner will get back standing. Now Lester's 0-1. Lester has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Mantle aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Roger Maris.
Now at the plate, Roger Maris, First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Next for New York, Greg Netzel. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And it's quickly 0-2. Lester's 2-0 home. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So far this year against Southpaws, Pedroia has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Pedroia absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against Southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. 2 balls and a strike to count. Ball even at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Rich Edmonds, and he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Omar Garciaparra. First pitch of the at-bat. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's set and the pitch. He's running. Pitch inside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
High in the air out to center field. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Set to go now, Jorge Posada, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games.
Jorge Posada.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, too high.
Now the 1-0. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Standing in, Derek Jeter, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. The pitch. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lester gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Oh, right back at Lester on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Ted Williams. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Carl Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Comes set, and the 0-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Playing 11.
Skied into straightaway right. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Stepping in, Fred Lynn.
The center fielder, Fred Lynn.
Here's the first pitch to him. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-1.
And there's ball 2 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Into the box now, David Ortiz.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
2 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Still even at 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Striding forward now is the DH, Bobby Mercer. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Babe Ruth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Hard hit toward the hole. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
So now to the plate, Mickey Mantle, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 9 homers and 30 RBIs. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The count now at 2-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Lou Gehrig, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Gehrig stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. Could end up as an all-star this year, but it's not a lock at this point. He enters the day third in voting among first basemen.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. The inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Rich Edmonds comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Line 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit to short. Reined in. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Omar Garciaparra. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with, as this ball is long gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ready once again, Wade Boggs. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. Striding into the box, Roger Maris. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here's the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now Lester's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a full count now, 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Greg Netzel. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. Boggs gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Riding in once again, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in to try it again, Derek Jeter, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's outside.
Lester sets. 1-0 on its way. 1-1 the count. 2 out with the man at first. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Boggs has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave one. Still down 3-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Coming to the plate now, Carl Yastrzemski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ruth is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robinson Cano to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Bobby Mercer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. That's wide, 2-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
The 2-2 fouled away. Another try at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. Scooped up to second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The right fielder.
Digging in once again, Babe Ruth. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Comes set with the 0-1.
No.
Runner at first here, one man out. One and two now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now batting, Mickey Mantle. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and one strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Lester sets, coming at him with the 0-1, and it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
A runner on first with two away. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he's seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. Andy Pettit is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Andy Pettit.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Fred Lynn will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, David Ortiz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Mantle on for it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Standing in now, Rich Edmonds, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. But they lead it 3-0. Jim Lombard gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 16, Jim Lombard.
So stepping in, Lou Gehrig. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that. Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
High and deep to right center. Betts looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate, Roger Maris will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. A 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now at the plate, Greg Netzel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two and two.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Pedroia. Relay to first in time to get Posada, and it's a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Digging in, Derek Jeter. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Yastrzemski will put this one away, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Omar Garciaparra, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now the 2-0.
Outside ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-0 pitch on its way. That's in there. 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now back. First base.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Striding in, Wade Boggs. He's set. Here it comes. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Down low.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Number 19.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. At the plate now, Ted Williams, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Ready with the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Carl Yastrzemski, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I mean, that's just left on left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Still 2-2. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Not close. It's 2-0. Riggs, a California-born ball player. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Two 2-0. Here it is. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Comes with a slider. 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Ready for another shot now, Dustin Pedroia, and their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gehrig is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Boston's out in front, 6-1. Clay Buchholz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 11, Clay Buchholz.
Settling in now, Robinson Cano. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. And now a pitch on the way. Buchholz, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Hit back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He's set, and the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The right fielder, Babe Ruth.
Digging in now, Babe Ruth. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Center fielder, number 7.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Mickey Mantle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Buchholz sets. Here it is on 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Mariano Rivera comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. Maris is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping up now, Omar Garciaparra. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Wade Boggs. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Runners on first with one down. Fouled away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
To the plate now, Mookie Betts, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. To short. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees 1. Jonathan Papelbon takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Lou Gehrig. First pitch of the at-bat, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. One 0 count. Here it is.
Ball.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Roger Maris waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Roger Maris, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
No, that's the ball. One ball.
One out, nobody on. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Papelbon, a right-hander going 6'5". He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Greg Netzel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Sliced hard the other way, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Boston took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. John Lester with his 4th win this season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.